Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting.
I'm back with another video reaction, you feel me? This of 600, you feel me? Basically slamming Freeway Ricky Ross out of some money, you dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, we about to jump right into the action. Do you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Meanwhile, me peoples, let's jump right off into the video.
We're gonna take it back to 2017, 2018, something like that. Just started my boxing career. I'm probably like 4-0, 5-0, 5 knockouts. You know, going to Mexico, building up my record. When it trains from the gym, what's my guy's name? Oh, my guy's name, man, white boy, Rosenberg. He like, hey, you know Freeway Ricky? I'm like, yeah. He like just got out here. He trying to get the boxing game. You know, get some boxers. We might be able to help you out. Sponsors, whatever. I said, well, I want whatever, bro. You know, I've been doing this shit by myself. I want whatever. Come to the gym, we meet, take some pictures. You know, at this point, I'm trying to get all the pictures with anybody who got a name. I'm just getting pictures, throwing them on Instagram. You know, we holler, we arrange something a little bit, and he agreed to, you know, pay for a couple fights. So, bam. You know, at this time, I'm fresh out the streets. Like, I'm like literally just stepped off the porch to the boxing ring. Like, I'm down with the streets, now I'm in boxing. So I'm still like, you know, got questions about certain things. So I ran Freeway Rick name across a couple people. I ain't gonna say the names, but the big homie from 9-0 was like, hell no. Shit, justified snitching. He come over right now, and I'm gonna walk right past him. Bam. All right. Ask one of my G homies. My G homies like, oh man, you know, he's straight, bro. You can tell on the police. You know, he was like, man, they done killed us, beat us up, and lied on us, you know what I'm saying, planted dope on us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's the only get back. You can get back at them hours. I'm like, damn, he cold with it, you feel me? I asked Big U. So mind you, I don't even ask Big U just yet. I tell Big U, let's go to Mexico for a fight. He like, come on, I got the brand new Benz. Whatever year it is, I got the newest year, 2018 S550. You feel me? I pull him up, pick up my boy Mike, he rode with us. I'm about to stop by Freeway Rick house. We'll grab like $800. He gonna pay for the fight. I already got the bread, but you know, we're gonna go pick up the bread. So I run by Biggie, he like, man, that nigga's a rat. He like, but so what you saying? Don't pull up on him, don't fuck with him. He like, no, that's cool. He gonna get some bread, nigga, but shit. He like, what you mean? Why he giving to you? I said, well, you know, he gonna help me out. You know, I get big fight, give his bread back. Like, man, I wanna. Nigga's a rat. That nigga gonna get nothing back. I said, say no more. Let's go pull up on him. We pull up on him. You know, take the picture. He give me $800. We slide to Mexico.
Man, that be the thing though. Like he had said though, he was young. 17, you feel me what I'm saying? Up under Big U, you know, Big U, you know what I'm saying? Basically saying, bruh, this, that, you feel me? But at the end of the day, everybody know what's going on with Big U. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be careful of how you burn bridges and who you hearing the information with. Because at the end of the day, one of his people has said, you feel me, he done told on the police, blase. You know what I'm saying? He justified it, whatever it may be. Big U could have been more on some other type of time, you feel me? But then look at him now, though. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, sometimes people want to be, they don't want you to go higher than the position that they want you to be level and by them. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
So just know that this is our life. This is what we do. All right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Mexico, you know, you got the fight is on like a Saturday, and the weigh-in is on a Friday. So, you know, we slide there. We pull up on Freeway early in the morning, probably like 8, 9 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Shoot to Mexico for the weigh-in. Bam. Now, once you get the weigh-in, that's out the way. You got like a free day to do whatever you want to do in Mexico, Tijuana, until the fight the next day. So, bam, we check in the hotel, go to weigh-in, bam. Get something to eat, whatever. So we go to like the strip club, you know what I'm saying? Like, prostitution is legal out there. This nigga Big U like so thirsty, like, yeah, nigga, you know, because I've been telling you about, you know, I'm trying to convince him to come with me. What's out there, what we can do, you know what I'm saying? Eat no meat, you know what I'm saying? He want to get quesadillas and all kind of shit, right? So, you know, we go to strip club because he really rough. Me, I got a fight next day, so I'm not really tripping. And plus, like, I've been there before, so it don't really do nothing for me. So then we go to strip club. He trying to find the bitches, you know what I'm saying? So we get out there. We doing. He come back with two big thick ass bitches. One got some big ass titties. I remember like it was yesterday. He's like, give me $100. I said, damn, nigga, we just bust down to 800. I gave you 400. You need some more money? He got my boy with me. My boy with him. My boy be tricking off too. I said, here, man, grab a ball, man. They got some pussy. They do their thing. I also got my Vegas promoter out there. I ain't gonna say his name. He come out there with us too. He having a ball too, so we all having fun. You know what I'm saying? Next day we get the fight. You know what I'm saying? How to win. This one out of jail. When y'all see that video, trying to say 600 went to jail for the feds in Mexico. How you get out of that? Number one, bro. I never caught a case in Mexico. I go to Mexico, fight, do what I gotta do, and come home. I don't catch no case out there, bro. When you coming back across the border, that's the U.S. Border Patrol. So let me tell you why I even got in the Border Patrol. A couple years before that, I go to Riverside County. Somebody put some trade lines on my shit, so I got my credit score high. So you're able to get like a bunch of cars, you know what I'm saying? Before them cars hit your credit, you can go still show good credit. So I go get a car from the lot, bam, right? It ain't hit my credit yet. I go back, get another one. Bam, get another one. They give me the car just based on the credit so good, you feel me? They call back, cover the letter like, yeah, man, you just got another car the same day. You know, we cannot finance for the vehicle. Can you bring the car back? I got the car for my little thing, you feel me? So she sliding the thing, you know what I mean?
So basically, bruh, they convince you to slime them out. You know what I'm saying? Basically, mess up somewhat a money play for you in the future. All this type of stuff, you feel me? Then turn around and ask for 200 or 300 so he could go trick it off. Man, that's finessing. Like, that is crazy though, you feel me? I'm saying? But that be the thing though, having big homies and all that type of, you feel me, gang banging. And not even gonna say gang banging, but just being around the wrong individuals that be slimy. You feel me? I'm saying? But you know, like he had said, he had learned some things from bro. So you feel me? He won too though, but it's just a cold situation because you don't know how people are planning. People be right up under your nose with it, man, and be the slimiest, the grimiest. You dig?
I'm like, all right, whatever. They keep calling my phone. Like, listen, you don't bring this car back, man, we're going to report it stolen. I'm like, oh, man. So I called my boy who be dealing with car lots and shit in a little fine print on yellow paper. I said, if they sign it over to you, it's in your name, they can't report it stolen. So I'm like, fuck it, nigga, I'm out here. I ain't worried about that shit. They can't report the car stolen. Do whatever you gonna do, you feel what I'm saying? So I don't even know what's going on. Damn near like a whole 6 months, 8 months, probably a year go by. The little bitch go to jail in a car. They book her. I'm like, oh, what happened? She took me in there. I told her we was at the lot. I went with you, this ain't no stolen car. And you got it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. You ain't told no lie, cause shit, you ain't stolen a car. So I'm thinking like, okay, well at least that's over with. They're not gonna call no more. Cause they put a warrant out for me to get their car back. So I'm thinking once they got their car back, it's over with. Nah. So, something like, man, let me just double check. So before my Mexico fight, I had my lawyer run my name. He said, yeah, you got a warrant, Riverside County, $10,000. I said, oh, that's from that car. I said, well, they got their car back. I don't think that warrant's still valid. He said, nah, it's still valid. I said, nah, I think once they run my name, they say got the car back. So I said, look, I went to Mexico like 10, 15 times already. What do they check for when you come across the border? Is it just LA, San Diego County, or what? It's like a nationwide database. They're like, if something come up, it's gonna come up. So I called a homie Rambo. He got a bail bondsman coming. Superb bail bondsman. I called him on deck. I said, bro, I'm Mine just after 5, listen, I'm gonna come across the border. You got my name. You feel me? You know where I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna have a homie call you if they book me. He said, bet, I got you. Say no more. We going through the clearance. As soon as my name pop up, they say go to secondary. They come over here. Like 5 or 6 border patrol walk up to the car. Are you Mr. Littlejoy? Yeah, step out the car with the dude. I'm like, man, mind you, I'm already prepared for this, so it didn't throw me for. I told Mike and Big U, take the Benz back to the house. I'm gonna figure it out. I got the bail bonds number. I wrote Big U number down on my forearm. I got numbers. I gave him my phones. You know what I'm saying? We straight. I had like 3 phones. I kept one phone, gave them the phone. I'm straight. So I get booked in to the border patrol, which is the feds, right there at the border, right? San Julio, whatever it's called, right? So they're like, listen, you got a warrant, Riverside County. We're waiting for Riverside County to respond. Either they're gonna say release you, or they're gonna say hold you. So cool, I'm sitting there free.
Man, I would have been super hot, though. You feel me what I'm saying? And that be the thing, like I just said, though. You could take the wrong advice from individuals and later pay for it, and you the only one got to deal with it. So while you behind bars, you know what I'm saying, they riding in your car doing what they do, you know what I'm saying, if you got the wrong type of breezy, she running around, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, hood, you feel me, running choo-choo trains, all type of, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, man, the game is to be sold, not told, man, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going to keep it 100, man, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people going out like backwards, man, I mean, are used to or have done, you know what I'm saying, that's why as we older and we mature and we see the sliminess, you know how to move under them conditions, you feel me, playing safe.
Reason code, they got like some little fruit snacks. They give you like a little silver, it's like a silver foil jacket because it's kind of cold up in there. And like some little, bags of food, whatever, right? They hit back. The lady, the dad said, yeah, they're gonna hold you. I said, damn, why they gonna hold me? I said, so how long does that take? They're gonna drive away from Riverside, like, it's like 3-4 hours. They're like, well, how it goes is this. If they don't come something, you're gonna leave here and you're gonna go to San Diego County Jail, and there you can bail out or do whatever you're gonna do from there. I said, cool. Bam. So they take me to San Diego County Jail on like a little van. And I believe it's like right next door to the federal jail out there. You know what I'm saying? Take me up in there, book me up in there. So they got me like a little holding tank. I'm in, mind you, I'm fresh off boxing match, first round knockout. So I'm in that shadow boxing. Yeah, I'm shadow boxing in the holding tank. Whole time. Deps come in there like, hey man, is everything okay? I said, yeah, what's up? He's like, man, you ain't gonna hurt nobody here, are you? I said, nah, bro, I just fought last night, bro. So, once you check me up in here, LA County, we got squabbles. So I want to see, I'm just getting ready. What's happening? He's like, yeah, man, you ain't over there, man. I'm like, I don't know what you talking about. They're ready for these fades. You know what I'm saying? So mind you, I already got my bail bondsman on deck. I bail out immediately. You know what I'm saying? So that was all that had happened. So, mind you, that was the only money Freeway Rick had ever gave me. You know what I'm saying? It was $800. So me and Big U bust that down. He's like, man, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that happened. So we split that money, and I really don't link up with or really have no more dealings with Freeway at this time. You know what I'm saying? Time go by. I know in his mind, he probably thinking like, when he gonna get this $800, you know what I'm saying? I done fought, made some big fights. So technically, I see why he said that, but him to go on a public platform and say I'm not answering his calls because I owe him money, I always answer your calls. I just talked to him the other day. I talked to him game time.
Man, at the end of the day, that could have been his reason for throwing it out there, because y'all never really talked about that money, man, you know what I'm saying? And he may need it at the time. Sometimes people be feeling, because you big dog, you tripping over 800, that ain't nothing. Or because, you know what I'm saying, basically you was playing with Cho before. You feel me, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. Nah, man, you know what I mean? You didn't got convinced for doing what you did. You could have gave that man back his money because you still did business with him. You still communicated with him. So it wasn't too much of what you was hollering about, you feel me? I'm saying, oh, he this and that. That was just a justifiable thing to do what you did. And this could be for content. You dig what I'm talking about? So you feel me? One thing's for certain is this though, man. You know, I'm gonna play how I play it, man. You know what I'm saying? Deliver the news.
Before that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it was protocol at that time. Big U said on a rat. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want that to be associated with my name. Man, even though Big U turned out to be a rat, before that paperwork came out, you know, dude gave me a lot of game. You know what I'm saying? I really can't take nothing away from that. He gave me a lot of bad advice. Things I wish I wouldn't have did, but you know, he gave me a few gems that roll with too, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that is what it is, homie. So yeah.
I was rich then, but you ain't even know it like Rocco. We don't keep score, we just keep on scoring.